as the Lady Red won last year against the Lady Wildcats. Looks like 55-38. That had snapped a 5-game losing streak to the Lady Wildcats, as there for a while the Superior Lady Wildcats, of course, having Caitlin Miller, and she is now at Nebraska playing volleyball, and she was just a great all-around athlete, three-sport athlete here at Superior. She would dominate in these games. The last game that she played against the Lady Red, I believe she went off for 36 points and like 16 rebounds, about 6 blocks against the Lady Red. But last year, she was gone, and the Lady Red came away with the victory, 55-38. The Lady Red looking to make it 2 in a row tonight, as the Lady Red coming off of a loss to TMP last Friday, 57-50. The Lady Red had the lead late, 50-49, but the Lady Monarchs scored the last 8 points of the ball game to take the lead and the win, 57-50. The Lady Wildcats of Superior also coming off of a loss. They lost to Milford, 48-37 in their last game. They lost that game on Saturday in their league championship, their league tournament championship. So the Lady Wildcats coming off of a loss as well. They are a great team, though, led by, well, Caitlin Meyer's little sister, Shayla Meyer. She's a 6'2" senior. I heard she's going on to Mississippi to play volleyball. So a pair of D1 volleyball players in that family. As again, Caitlin moved on to Nebraska. Now Shayla moving on to Mississippi. So we'll see what she can do tonight, as she's averaging 15.7 points per game and averaging 11.7 rebounds per game. Also averaging like 3 blocks a game as well.
Next is Shayla Meyer. She is the daughter of Andy and Peggy Meyer. Her favorite memories include making fun memories.
So the Lady Red are led by, of course, their senior Talon Rentschler, and she's a 6-foot senior. So a great matchup here between the Lady Wildcats and the Lady Red. Again, the Lady Red won last year 55-38. And the Lady Wildcats come in averaging 46.3 points per game, giving up 35 points a game. They are shooting 32% from the field, 26% from the three-point line, and 63% from the free throw line. It looks like the Lady Wildcats are averaging 28.9 rebounds per game, 8.7 assists, 8.5 steals, and 11 turnovers per game. Again, they are coming off of a loss. And before that, they won 5 games in a row, and before that, their loss was to Hastings St. Cecilia. They then, before that, rattled off 8 straight wins. Their 3 or 4 losses this year. They lost to Sutton the first night of the season, 53-47. Then they came back and beat Republic County 62-7. And then they lost to Southern Valley, Hastings St. Cecilia, and Milford. We're going to take a timeout for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll have your starting lineups and the opening tip from Superior. Listen.
And now for tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visitors from Smith Center. Number 13, Miley Ramey. Number 20, Ashlyn Long.
And welcome back to Superior, Nebraska.
Number 23, Dakota Kattenberg.
Jesse Ray with you as we get set for tonight's featured matchups On this Monday, the Smith Center Lady Red traveled up north to Nebraska to take on the superior Lady Wildcats. The Lady Red looking to go back-to-back wins over the Lady Wildcats after last year's win, 55-38. Snapped that 5-game losing streak to the Lady Wildcats. As it looks like they will be starting number 0, a 5'8 junior, Lacey Kirchhoff. They'll also start number 4, a 5'5 freshman, Sadie Cornell. Looks like number 11, a 5'9 senior, Emma Henderson. And they will also start number 23, a 5'5 junior, Ella Gardner. And number 30, a 6'2 senior, Shayla Meyer. And she's averaging 15.7 points per game, 11.7 rebounds per game. The Lady Wildcats are head coached by Jake Nonnen, and they are 17-4 on the season. They are averaging 46.3 points per game, giving up 35 points per game. Now, for the Smith Center Lady Red, number 13, a 5'9 junior, Miley Raby. Number 20, a 5'10 senior, Ashlyn Long. Number 23, a 5'7 sophomore, Dakota Kattenberg. Number 24, a 5'4 sophomore, Cameron Hutchinson. And number 33, a 6' senior, Talon Rentschler. The Lady Red head coached by Nick Lynn, assisted by Denise Kattenberg. They are averaging 59.2 points per game, giving up 37 points per game. The Lady Red at 12-3 on the season after the loss to TMP just a couple nights ago, 57-50. There are 3 losses this year. They've lost to TMP twice. They lost in that heartbreaker to TMP in the MCL tournament 52-50. They lost to Central Plains 61-57. And again the other night, they lost to TMP 57-50, but they had the lead late, 50-49. The Lady Monarchs scored the last 8 points of the game to win 57-50. We'll see how the Lady Red bounce back from that. And the Lady Wildcats again coming off of a loss in their tournament championship game to Milford on Saturday, so they have to bounce back even a little bit quicker than the Lady Red, as it is Meyer and Rentschler both moving on after this season to play college volleyball, so should be a great battle underneath between these two tonight. Ball is up. Meyer wins the tip, and the Lady Wildcats go right to left on your radio dial to start the ball game. Out front is Duncan with it. They swing it around to Kirchhoff. Back to Duncan, left wing, inside for Meyer. Tipped out by Rentschler, and Talon comes away with an early steal. First turnover of the game for the Lady Wildcats. They give it to Raby, left wing. Miley looking, goes out front to Kattenberg. Kattenberg down to the right wing to Rentschler. Bounce pass inside for Raby. Miley, turnaround jumper, good. Got it to fall in, and the Lady Red take the early lead, 2-0. 7:20 left to go in the first quarter. Ball up for grabs. The Lady Wildcats come up with it. Meyer drives inside, kicks it across the court. Left corner 3 on its way. No good. Rebounded by Miley Raby. Cornell's 3 couldn't go, so the Lady Red continued to lead 2-0. 7 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Hutchinson swings it to Rentschler. Inside for Kattenberg. Left block off the glass and good. So Dakota gets her first 2 points of the ball game, and the Lady Red take the early 4-0 lead. 6:55 left to go in the first quarter. Duncan has it. They swing it to Kirchhoff. Stolen away by Rentschler. Talon's got 2 early steals and 2 turnovers for the Lady Wildcats. Talon down to the left wing to Raby. Miley fires up the 3. That one rattles out, no good. Rebound put back by Long, and she'll head to the free throw line. First foul of the game for the superior Lady Wildcats. That foul is on Shayla Meyer, her first personal foul. So Ashland's first free throw rattles in. Hit the front of the iron, hit the back of the iron, and then back at the front. Fell in for her, so she got her first point of the ball game, puts the Lady Red up 5-0. And now 6-0 as Ashland 2 for 2 that trip, and the Lady Red lead early here in Superior, 6-0 with 6:37 left to go in the first quarter. Full court pressure by the Lady Red. Meyer gets it across the timeline. Backside pass for Cornell. Cornell going to be fouled by Ashlyn Long. That's Ashland's first foul, first Lady Red team foul. See how they officiate things tonight. Seems like normally when we're up in Nebraska, they let a little bit more go, but Ashland getting called for that foul underneath. Her first personal, and they'll send Sadie Cornell, the 5'5 freshman for the Lady Wildcats, to the free throw line to try to get that goose egg off the board. She does with the first. So Cornell gets the Lady Wildcats on the board. 6-1 with 6.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Cornell getting set for the second one. It's on its way. That one good as well. So Sadie Cornell 2 for 2. And it gets the Lady Wildcats on the board. It's now 6-2 as long inside. Good ball moving by the Lady Red as Dakota Kattenberg comes down with the rebound on the miss. Then it's stripped out of there by Lacey Kirchhoff. And a turnover by the Lady Red. Jump ball called. Lady Red basketball. Third turnover of the game for the Lady Wildcats. A little confusion there as one of the Lady Wildcats stepping out to throw that ball in. Coach Lynn making sure that the refs caught that. So it's Lady Red basketball as Dakota Kattenberg will inbound the basketball. Finds Talon underneath, hits the backboard though, and it's stolen away by the Lady Wildcats. That's Tegan Duncan, the 5'9 sophomore. She brings it up the court, swings it left side to Cornell, down to the left wing to Kirchhoff. She's going to drive baseline up, and a foul called on the Lady Red, their second team foul. Fouls on Talon Rentschler, her first personal foul. So early on here, a little closer calling than we're used to up in Nebraska.
Lacey Kirchhoff to the line shooting 2.
As Kirchhoff heads to the free throw line. First one's on its way. That one rattles out no good. She's a 67% free throw shooter on the season. Talon and Ashland both with an early foul here for the Lady Red, but with 6:07 left to go in the first quarter, the Lady Red continue to lead by 4, 6-2. Lacey Kirchhoff at the free throw line trying to get the Lady Wildcats a little closer. Shot no good. Rebound put back by Meyer, and she'll head to the free throw line as Talon just picked up her second. Third team foul on the Lady Red.
Fouls on Talon Rentschler, her second personal.
So again, calling things a little closer here than we're used to up in Nebraska. It seems like before any time we're up in Nebraska or have a Nebraska reffing crew, they let a little bit more go, but Talon already with 2 early fouls here in this one. 6:05 left to go. As Meyer hits the first one, her first point of the ball game. She is a 68% free throw shooter on the season. Makes it 6-3. The Smith Center Lady Red lead by 3. Meyer trying to make it a 2-point ball game. On its way, that one good as well. Shayla Meyer with her first 2 points of the ball game pulls the Lady Wildcats within 2. 6-4 as they're on a 4-0 run since the Lady Red started the game on a 6-0 run. Kattenberg inside for Long. Ashland goes to work inside against Meyer. Backside pass for Rentschler. Talon back out and stolen away by Duncan. Her second steal of the ball game. Third turnover for the Lady Red. Meyer at the right block goes to work against Rentschler underneath. Kicks it out left corner. 3 on its way for Cornell. No good. Rebound fought for. Goes in the hands of Lacey Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff down to Meyer, right corner. She's going to drive in. Right block off the glass. No good. It's short and rebounded by Hutchinson. Cameron leads the break for the Lady Red. Up by 2. 6-4. 5:25 left to go in the first quarter. Hutchinson out front. Picks up her dribble down to the right wing to Long. They look inside. Couldn't get it to a cutting Raby. Find her backside. She drives down to the left block. Dribbles back out left wing. Miley finds Rentschler. Top the key around to Ashland right wing. Back inside for Raby. Turn around right block. Shot by Miley. No good. Rebounded by Cornell. Cornell up the right sideline, picks up her dribble right wing, goes out front between the circles, now to Duncan. Just under 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. The Smith Center Lady Red lead by 2, 6-4. Right corner 3 for Duncan, good.
Tegan Duncan, 4.
So that gives the Lady Wildcats a 1-point lead as Ashlyn Long tries to pull the Lady Red back into the lead as her shot no good, rebounded by Meyer. The Lady Wildcats on a 7-0 run as they now lead 7-6. The Lady Red started this game on a 6-0 run, but it's been all Lady Wildcats since as they are now leading 7-6 with 4.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Kirchhoff swings it around to Cornell left wing. Guarded tightly by Hutchinson. Out front goes the basketball to Duncan, now to Meyer right wing. Meyer works against Rentschler. Talon's got to be careful with 2 fouls already. And ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Lady Red basketball. 4th turnover of the game for the Lady Wildcats as the Gracies come in. Gracie Kirchhoff and Gracie Parsons back in for the first time in this game. Good to see Gracie Kirchhoff back on the court after that hard foul she took against the Phillips Circle Lady Panthers a couple weeks ago. Good to see her back out on the court for the Lady Red. Hutchinson has the basketball to the right wing to Miley Raby. Back out front to Kirchhoff goes the basketball. Gracie drives in, kicks out to Hutchinson. Cameron thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Instead goes out front to Raby. To Long, right elbow shot, too hard, no good. Fighting for the rebound is on, and Miley Raby comes up with the rebound. Hutchinson fires up the 3. Cameron's good from the left wing. We don't see Cameron shoot a lot from outside as now she comes away with a steal and a foul going to be called. So Cameron making some big plays here for the Lady Red early as they regain the lead 9-7. Again, we don't see Cameron shoot a lot from outside, but she's a good shot when she does decide to shoot from out there. This time she was wide open and buries it to give the Lady Red back the lead. Parsons has it left elbow, or left block, out to Raby, left wing. She's on the dribble and goes out front between the circles. 3:35 left to go in the first quarter. The Lady Red regained a 2-point lead, 9-7. That ended the 7-0 run. Raby fires up the three, left it short, no good. As a couple of the Lady Red try to save it in, Kirchhoff and Hutchinson bounced the ball off of each other as they were already out of bounds, and it will be a Wildcat basketball. 3:28 left to go in the first quarter, 9-7. The Smith Center Lady Red lead as Meyer gets the basketball. She leads the break, drives all the way inside. Up to the right block and good. Meyer gets her first field goal of the ball game. She has 4 points, and the Lady Wildcats tie it back up at 9. Long has it right wing, down to the right corner to Kirchhoff. Gracie picks up her dribble, now to Long. Long looking inside for Hutchinson. Tipped out, and it will be, should be Lady Red basketball. And yes, the one ref does say Lady Wildcats touched it last. Into the ball game for the Lady Wildcats will be Faith Butler. She is a 5'3" freshman. Taking a seat is Tegan Duncan. 3:03 left to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 9 here between Smith Center and Superior in the girls' varsity matchup. Long has it inside. They kick it out to Parsons. Parsons drives into the paint. Shot is up, and a foul going to be called on Shayla Meyer. Her second personal foul. Second Lady Wildcat team foul. So it sends Gracie Parsons to the free throw line.
Number 0, Lacey Kirchhoff, her first.
Oh, they call that foul on
0.
On 0. So the Lady Wildcat faithful taking a sigh of relief there that wasn't on Meyer. Parsons hits the free throw, her first point of the ball game. Coach Lynn asking to make sure that that's who that foul was actually on, and they do say it was on Lacey Kirchhoff. So Parsons misses the second one, rebounded by Meyer, her third rebound of the ball game. As the Lady Wildcats drive in, shot misses everything, rebounded by Miley Raby. Miley's already got 3 rebounds. 10-9, the Lady Red lead by 1, 2:40 left to go in the first quarter. Raby down to the right side to Hutchinson. Hutchinson looks in, letting the offense set up, gets a screen from Raby down to the right corner. As now it's ball tipped out, and last touch by the Lady Red. 4th turnover of the ball game. 2:30 left to go in the first quarter. The Smith Center Lady Red lead by 1, 10-9. Butler brings it up the court, working in the backcourt against Hutchinson. Full court pressure by the Lady Red as the Lady Wildcats break it ahead to Gardner. Backside pass, shot is up and good for Cornell. Her 4th point of the ball game. As give that assist to Ella Gardner. 11-10, the Lady Wildcats regain a 1-point lead here in the girls' varsity matchup. Hutchinson recalls an offense, sets things back up down to Kirchhoff right corner. Kirchhoff looks inside. Back out to Long right wing. Down to the right baseline to Raby. Raby dribbles out right corner to Gracie Kirchhoff for right wing. She's going to drive in to the left elbow. Kicks it out front to Hutchinson. Cameron going to reset things with 1:43 left to go in the first quarter. And Superior leads 11-10 here in the girls' varsity matchup. Raby, top of the key, finds Parsons inside. Underneath for Hutchinson at the right block. And it's blocked out of bounds by Shayla Meyer, her first block. Coming into the ball game was Hallie Bargan. She's a 5'6" freshman. Taking a seat will be Lacey Kirchhoff for the Lady Wildcats. 1:33 left to go. Long gets the inbounds pass just inside the three-point line. Shot left short, no good. Rebounded by Cameron Hutchinson. Her second rebound. They give it to Parsons. Parsons tripped and it goes out of bounds. It will remain Lady Red basketball. 1:26 left to go in the first quarter. Superior leads 11-10 here in the girls' varsity matchup. Hutchinson will inbound for the Lady Red. Hutchinson looking, goes out front to Raby. Miley gets a screen from Kirchhoff, now to Long right wing. Long on the dribble down to the right baseline, picks up her dribble, goes inside for Hutchinson, tipped out by Cornell, and again it will remain Lady Red basketball. 17 left to go in the first quarter. Superior with that 1-point lead, 11-10. Raby, right wing, wide open three on its way for Miley, just off. No good, rebounded by Shayla Meyer, her 4th rebound already. She'll lead the break. Tipped and stolen away by Gracie Parsons. Parsons to Long, right wing, right block off the glass, too hard, no good. And it's rebounded by Bargan, her first rebound of the ball game. They get it ahead to Cornell, left block, and Miley's going to pick up her first personal foul. 4th Lady Red team foul, and that'll send, looks like Cornell back to the free throw line. A 42% free throw shooter on the season, but she is 2 for 2 so far here in this first quarter. So Cornell getting set for the first one. On its way, no good, off to the left. So it remains a 1-point ball game, 11-10 with 54 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The Superior Lady Wildcats lead by that 1-point margin. Second one left short as well. Fighting for the rebound. Cornell comes down with it. Tipped out by Long, but Cornell again comes away with the loose basketball. Meyer gets it inside. Right block. Triple teamed, or double teamed underneath. Blocked by Ashlyn Long. Ashlyn able to get the block. The Lady Red take it back the other way. They kick it out front to Long. Now she'll put up the three. Off to the left. No good. Kirchhoff tips it right into her hands. Now Raby going to put up the left wing three. That one off the back of the iron. No good. Again rebounded by Ashlyn Long. That shot no good, and a rebound by Cornell, and then a foul going to be called. I feel like may have called that foul before anything actually happened, but inevitably it probably was going to be a foul, but he may have called it a little early, but that's okay. Foul's on Ashlyn Long, her second personal, fifth Lady Red team foul. Dakota Kattenberg back into the ball game. Miley Raby taking a seat. Cornell again drives inside. Left block off the glass and good. Cornell took advantage of Ashlyn Long already having two fouls, took it straight at her as Ashlyn has to play a little conservative here. Kattenberg has it inside for Kirchhoff. Right block. Kirchhoff left it short. Rebound underneath by the Lady Wildcats, Ella Gardner. Gardner throws it up three-quarter court at the buzzer. No good. And at the end of one, the Smith Center Lady Red trail by 3, 13-10. You're listening to Lady Red basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
And on Next Tech Channel 165 is Smith Center Redman YouTube channel. I'd like to thank our sponsors. If you'd like to be a sponsor, you can send money to Smith Center Junior Senior High School, 300 Roger Butter Way, Smith Center, Kansas, 66967. We'll put your money to good use. Some of our sponsors are Shirley Long, Dale and Audrey Seaman, Neil and Karen Herndon, who showed up here to the game tonight. Good to see them out. Darren and Lori Harrisnape, Dennis and Judy Schmidt, Dennis and Pam Mutchison, John Overmiller, Brooke and Kim Phelps, Realty One, Sean Phelps, Mary and Skip and Marie Overmiller, Larry and Barbara Wilson, Jack and Arlene Ben, and Larry and Barbara Wilson. I said that. Mitch and Tammy Altus there in the Kansas City area. Carol and Wilma Berry, Ray and Karina Harrisnape, Ken and Diane Depperschmidt, Larry and Judy Burgess and Laura Burgess, David and Mary Raby out there in Phoenix or somewhere in that Arizona area, and Curtis and Terry Overmiller, Matt and Alicia Brown. Thank you for your sponsorship to keep things working here for Lady Red and Redmen and everybody at USD 237. So go Lady Red.
And welcome back to Superior, Nebraska. Jesse Ray with you at the end of the first quarter. The Superior Lady Wildcats lead the Smith Center Lady Red 13-10. Lady Wildcat basketball to start the second quarter. They go out front to Cornell. They swing it around quickly to the left wing to Duncan, and now a foul going to be called. They just called a foul on Dakota Kattenberg. That's her first personal foul. 6 Lady Red team fouls. So, as I said there early in the first quarter, normally when we come to Nebraska, they let them get away with a lot of things. That's not the case tonight. It's every little thing. Every touch is a foul at this point, and now a foul going to be called on Superior, it looks like. Foul is on Shayla Meyer, her second personal foul, and the third Lady Wildcat team foul. So, this reffing crew calling things a little bit closer than we're used to here in Nebraska, but that may favor the Lady Red because we're used to the Kansas coaches or Kansas refs calling things a little bit closer than the Nebraska refs seem to most of the time. So we'll see how it works out throughout the game. But right now, Superior leads by 3, 13-10. Lady Red basketball as Raby swings around the right wing to Hutchinson. Inside for Kattenberg. Dakota goes to work, finds Parsons. Left block spin move, no good. Rebounded by Meyer. Meyer already with 5 rebounds. They pass it quickly ahead to Gardner. Stripped out of there by Miley Raby. Miley hands it off to Hutchinson. Hutchinson brings it up down to the right wing. Looks inside, finds Kattenberg at the right block. Dakota goes to work. Off the glass, just short. Rebounded underneath by Tegan Duncan. And now a double dribble, or a carry going to be called. That's on Tegan Duncan. That's the 7th turnover of the ballgame already for the Lady Wildcats. Again, they only average 7 a ball game, so on pace to be past that here before too much longer. As Kattenberg inbounds, tipped out, picked up though by Kirchhoff. She lost the handle on it, now in the hands of Raby. They swing around to Hutchinson. Hutchinson, left wing, on the dribble, back around to Raby. Inside for Parsons. Gracie goes to work inside, left it to the right, no good. Rebound put back by Kattenberg, good. (13-12). Meyer going to fire up the right wing three. Left it short. Rebounded by Kattenberg. Dakota's got 3 rebounds already. 13-12. The Smith Center Lady Red trail by 1. Kattenberg right side with it. Back out front to Hutchinson. Cameron looking inside. Down to the right wing to Parsons. Parsons looks inside for Kirchhoff. Can't quite get it to her. Gracie goes to work. Kicks out to Hutchinson. Quickly around to Raby. Back around to Kirchhoff. Right wing with the basketball is Gracie. 6:21 left to go in the first half. Kattenberg underneath at the left block. Dakota goes to work inside again and good. Dakota's got 6 points. She's the leading scorer for the Lady Red as they regain a 1-point lead, 14-13. As the Lady Wildcats get it to Meyer on the right baseline. Out to Kirchhoff, right elbow. Duncan for 3. It's off to the left, no good. Rebounded by Miley Raby, her 4th rebound of the ball game. 14-13, the Lady Red lead by 1. Raby has it to Kirchhoff, left wing. Down to the left baseline to Parsons. Parsons looking, finds Raby left wing. Miley on the dribble, top of the key to Hutchinson. Cameron on the dribble down to the right wing, to the right corner to Kirchhoff. They look inside for Kattenberg, can't quite get it to Dakota. She's working hard on that right block, posting Duncan up. As Hutchinson drives inside, shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Kattenberg, as she was falling out of bounds, kicked out by the Lady Wildcats. Great effort by Dakota Kattenberg underneath. 4th rebound of the ball game for Dakota. As coming in for the Lady Wildcats is Faith Butler, again a 5'3" freshman. Looks like Duncan taking a seat. Kattenberg to inbound for the Lady Red. Looking, goes out front to Parsons. Gracie pump fakes, drives inside, shot is up, and Meyer just picked up her 3rd personal foul. Should be no. Well, apparently she's nowhere in the vicinity when I call that, because that one was on Ella Gardner this time for some reason. So her 1st personal for the Lady Wildcat team foul as Parsons hits that one. I guess Gardner must have fouled underneath while Meyer was swatting up top, but either way, they gave it to Ella Gardner, her 1st personal foul. Parsons' 2nd one, good as well. Gracie's got 3 points, all from the free throw line in this one, and the Lady Red now lead by 3, 16-13, 5:19 left to go in the first half. Kirchhoff picks up her dribble in the corner, but gets out of trouble as she finds Gardner in the center of the court. Gardner working against Kirchhoff. Down, drives inside, tries to split the defense, and she'll head to the free throw line. That's the 17th foul on the Lady Red, and that is the 2nd on Dakota Kattenberg. So the Lady Red starting to build up some foul trouble here as Ashlyn, Dakota, and Talon all with 2 fouls here in the first half. 5:08 left to go, and the Lady Red leading by 3, 16-13. Ella Gardner at the free throw line, hits the first one. That's her 1st point of the ball game. She's a 73% free throw shooter on the season. Gardner getting set for the 2nd one. It's on its way. That one, no good. Rebounded by Parsons. So the Lady Red with the basketball. 5 minutes left to go in the first half. A 2-point Lady Red lead, 16-14. Raby has it to the right wing to Kattenberg. Inside for Hutchinson. Hutchinson right block up and too hard, no good. Rebound underneath by Shayla Meyer. That's her 6th rebound. They leave it off. Kirchhoff left wing 3. Too hard, no good. Rebounded by Miley Raby. That's her 4th rebound of the ball game. Passes it off to Kirchhoff. Gracie up the left sideline. Lets everybody catch up now to Hutchinson between the circles. Cameron sets things up. 4.5 to go in the first half. Lady Red lead by 2, 16-14. Raby left wing with it. Looks inside. Directs traffic. Now back out front between the circles to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff back to the left wing to Kattenberg. Dakota on the dribble, finds an opening, drives in, leaves it off for Hutchinson. Hutchinson back out to Parsons. Parsons drives in, off to Hutchinson. Left wing 3 for Cameron, this time way too hard. Rebound, fought for a rebound, tracked down by Gracie Parsons. Parsons finds an opening, drives inside, and a foul going to be called. I'm not going to call it on Shayla Meyer right now. We'll wait to see the official word here. Now it is on Shayla Meyer, her 3rd personal foul. 5th Lady Wildcat team foul. So Parsons heads to the free throw line. First one's on its way. Good. Gracie's got all 4 of her points from the free throw line. Into the ball game will be number 10, Hallie Barkin. And also number 3, Nia McMean. She's a 5'5" junior, making her first appearance in the ball game. Meyer takes a seat with those 3 fouls as Parsons hits them both. She's got 5, all from the free throw line. She's been working hard against Meyer, and they finally gave Meyer her 3rd foul there. As the Redmond faithful very happy about that call, as the Lady Wildcats found an open player as Butler was open underneath, but too high. Turnover, number 9 in the ball game so far for the Lady Wildcats. Lady Red lead 18-14, 3:50 left to go in the first half. Raby brings it up the court for the Lady Red. Bounce pass inside, kicked out of there by Butler, so it will remain a Lady Red basketball. Lady Red basketball as Hutchinson will inbound. Goes to the free throw line to Parsons. Gracie drives inside, leaves it off for Kattenberg. Stolen away by Lacey Kirchhoff. 5th turnover of the ball game for the Lady Red. As the Lady Wildcats try to break the pressure, they do to Lacey Kirchhoff across the timeline. She's picked up by Gracie Kirchhoff of the Lady Red. Now back to the right wing to Gardner, down to the right corner to Butler. 3:25 and counting left to go in the first half. Stolen away by Kattenberg as they were looking inside. 10th turnover of the first half for the Lady Wildcats, and the Lady Red lead by 4. As now Dakota drives underneath the basket, kicks it out front to Raby. Miley has time to set up. 3's on its way and good! Miley's got 5, and the Lady Red now lead 21-14. Gardner drives all the way in, right block underneath the basket, no good. Rebound tipped out right into the hands of Lacey Kirchhoff. Her putback is good.
Lacey Kirchhoff for 2.
Her first points of the ball game makes it 21-16. Lady Red with a 5-point lead. Backside pass for Kirchhoff. Wide open left block up and good. Gracie Kirchhoff has her first points of the ball game. The Lady Red answer now lead by 7. Now Kirchhoff comes away with the steal. And now stolen back by Bargan. And a timeout going to be called by the Superior Lady Wildcats. We'll take a timeout with them. You're listening to Lady Red Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
So this week, Lady Red's going to be back in Smith Center on Friday night to take on Norton. But the wrestlers are going to be wrestling on Friday night at the elementary school. So I don't know where the JV boys are going to play at. So don't know how that panned out. But anyway, maybe they'll move it to Thursday. I don't know. No, I think junior high's going someplace. But I hope y'all can come out and enjoy some basketball. And Lady Red will be in Redmond, will be back in basketball action next Monday as the Republic County Buffaloes come into town to make up the game that was COVID killed earlier. So go Lady Red.
Well, Lady Red doing a good job of building things back up here as they trailed by 3 at the end of the first quarter. I haven't put Talon Rentschler or Ashlyn Long back in here in the second quarter as they both have 2 fouls, but the Lady Red able to build up the lead. Lady Wildcat basketball as it's going to be Bargan with it. She drives into the free throw line, picks up her dribble out front to Gardner. Down to the right corner, Lacey Kirchhoff with it. She's going to drive right baseline, down to the right block, cut off by Raby. Still gets the shot up, and it's rebounded by Parsons. Gracie Parsons, 3 rebounds all here in the second quarter. Up the right sideline, now out front between the circles to Raby, to Kattenberg. Dakota splits the defense, lost the handle on it, stolen away by McMean, her first steal. 7 turnovers by the Lady Red so far as they lead 23-16, 1:53 left to go. Gardner works against Kirchhoff. Out to the right wing to Bargan, back to Gardner. Gardner works against Gracie Kirchhoff at the right wing. Back out to Bargan. Bargan swings it out front to Kirchhoff to the left wing. Goes the basketball to McMean. McMean back out front to Gardner. 1:30 left to go in the first half. Gardner drives into the paint. Throws it up at the basket. No good. Rebounded by Kattenberg. Her 5th rebound already. Hands it off to Hutchinson, and Cameron brings it up. Top of the key. Sets up the offense to Kattenberg. Kattenberg inside for Raby. Miley behind the defense. Off the glass and good. Miley's got 7 points now. The Lady Red lead 25-16 with 1:08 left to go in the first half. Raby almost comes away with the steal. McMean, though, with it left wing. Out front goes the basketball. They swing it around to Gardner right wing. Back out to McMean left wing. McMean to the free throw line. Blocked by Raby. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Red. Into the ball game for the Lady Wildcats will be Sadie Cornell. Gardner going to take a seat. 55 seconds left to go in the first half. The Smith Center Lady Red lead 25-16. Lady Wildcats looking to inbound. Still looking, now get it into Kirchhoff. She's going to drive in, and she's triple teamed underneath, and a foul going to be called on the Lady Red, their 8th team foul. Foul's on Gracie Kirchhoff, her first personal foul, as sends Lacey Kirchhoff to the free throw line. Again, a 67% free throw shooter on the season. Has not made one here in this ball game. She's 0 of 2. As Bailey Archer making her first appearance in the ball game. She is a 5'5 sophomore for the Lady Red. Dakota Kautenberg going to take a seat. So the Lady Red leading 25-16. But the Lady Wildcats at the free throw line as Lacey Kirchhoff hits the first one. She now has 3 points, all here in the second quarter. We get set for her second one. It's up and good as well. She now has 4 points, all here in the second quarter. And the Lady Red with the basketball and a 25-18 lead. Hutchinson to Kirchhoff, left wing. Kirchhoff to the free throw line. Back to Hutchinson, left wing. Hutchinson on the dribble, back out front to Raby. Miley finds opening, kicks it out to Kirchhoff, left wing. She dribbles over the way to the right wing to Hutchinson. Hutchinson picks up her dribble, right wing. Inside for Parsons. Just Gracie fingertipped, caught that one to the left. Block, turn around, hook shot, good. Parsons' first field goal of the ball game, but she has 7 points. Leads 27-18, and now Parsons comes away with her second steal of the game. They pass it off to Hutchinson. Cameron looks at Coach Lynn, gets the call. 11 seconds left to go in the half. Lady Red leading 27-18. Raby has it right wing. Down to Hutchinson. Hutchinson, right wing, back to Raby. Right corner at the buzzer. No good. That may have partially been blocked by Cornell. And that'll do it for the first half. The Lady Red lead 27-18. We'll take a timeout and be back to wrap up the first half right after this as you're listening to Lady Red Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
And on Next Tech Channel 165, we'll be back here shortly. Go Lady Red.
Ray with you as the Smith Center Lady Red, great second quarter, outscoring the Lady Wildcats of Superior 17-5, take a 27-18 lead, and they were without their senior leaders as the Lady Red were able to set Ashland Long and Talon Rentschler that entire second quarter, with both of them picking up 2 early fouls there in the first quarter. So they're back out on the court along with Dakota Kattenberg, Cameron Hutchinson, and Miley Raby. For the Lady Wildcats, it is Lacey Kirchhoff along with Tegan Duncan. Shayla Myers out there. Also out there looks like Ella Gardner, and also out there will be the freshman Sadie Cornell. As it's Lady Red basketball to start this second half. They go right to left on your radio dial. Kattenberg drives in. Raby left wing. Back to Kattenberg. Dakota drives to left baseline. Shot too hard. No good. And Talon just picked up her third personal foul. First Lady Red team foul. No doubt about that one. Talon going for the rebound. Momentum just carried her into Sadie Cornell. She gets called for her third personal foul. Nothing she could do. She's smiling coming off the court. Nothing she could do about that one. Momentum just carried her right into that third foul. So, Lady Red without the Talon here early in the third quarter after picking up that third foul, but they did a nice job able to build that lead without her in the second quarter. So see if they can do it again here in the third quarter as it's Lady Wildcat basketball. Meyer has it, drives inside, spin move, right block, great move, left it short, got her own rebound, put back good. Myers got 6, and the Lady Wildcats pull within 7. 27-20, 7:18 left to go here in the third. Raby kicks it around to Parsons, right wing. Parsons, one dribble, looked inside for Raby, couldn't quite get it to her. Nice defense by Ella Gardner. Long has it right wing, inside for Parsons, left it short, stolen away by Lacey Kirchhoff, her third steal of the ball game. 8th turnover by the Lady Red. 27-20, Smith Center leads by 7. 6:55 left to go in the third quarter as Gracie Kirchhoff heads to the scorer's table. The Lady Wildcats get inside for Shayla Meyer. Her shot is up, and there's the third foul on Ashland Long. Second Lady Red team foul. So the seniors again picking up the early fouls here for the Lady Red. Both Ashland and Talon with 3 fouls. So we'll see if Gracie Kirchhoff will be coming in for Ashland Long, or if Coach Lynn will try to keep her out there a little longer. Meyer heads to the free throw line, trying to cut into the lead. 27-20, the Lady Red lead by 7. First one's on its way, rattles in. Meyer now has 7 points to go with her 7 rebounds. And Coach Lynn is going to take Ashland out. So on the court for the Lady Red, this is what it'll look like next year without Talon and Ashland. It's Gracie Kirchhoff, Gracie Parsons, Cameron Hutchinson, Dakota Kattenberg, and Miley Raby. It's on its way. Good as well. Shayla Meyer with 8. And the Lady Wildcats pull within 5. 27-22. 6:43 left to go in the third. Hutchinson out front with it. Dribbles down to the right wing. Now to Raby. Miley looks inside for Kattenberg. Dakota goes to work underneath. Across the paint. Passes to Parsons. Parsons left block. Lost the handle on it and lost it out of bounds. 9th turnover of the game for the Lady Red. Lady Red lead 27-22, 6:31 left to go in the third. Full court pressure by the Lady Red as the Lady Wildcats get it in. Lacey Kirchhoff with it, goes hip, and Shayla Meyer prevented the turnover as now she picks up her dribble in the corner. Wraparound pass for Gardner at the right block, up and good. Gardner has her first field goal of the ball game, and it pulls the Lady Wildcats back within 3. 27-24, 6:10 left to go in the third. Hutchinson has it, and the late whistle, travel called. 10th turnover of the ball game. As Cameron that time went to jump stop and her feet slid on her, gets called for the travel, and it's Lady Wildcat basketball. 6:05 left to go in the third quarter. Smith Center leading 27-24. The Lady Wildcats get in for Meyer. Turnaround shot in the paint. Left it short again. Tipped it out of bounds, and it will be a Lady Red basketball. 5:52 left to go in the third. The Smith Center Lady Red lead 27-24. Hutchinson brings it up the court, right to left on your radio dial for the Lady Red. She's at the spike line of the volleyball court. Now to Raby, right wing. Raby on the dribble, working against Ella Gardner. Down to the right wing to Parsons. Parsons on the dribble, picks it up. Her dribble at the right wing, looks inside for Kirchhoff. Tipped around and stolen away by Cornell. Her first steal of the ball game. 11th turnover of the game for the Lady Red. Turns into 2 points for the Lady Wildcats as Meyer has 10. That pulls the Lady Wildcats within one, 27-26. They're on an 8-0 run to start this third quarter. Hutchinson inside for Kirchhoff. Gracie shot up and in. That ends the run as Gracie now has 4. And the Lady Red and now lead by 3 as Ella Gardner drives in and she'll head to the free throw line. Third foul of the second half on the Lady Red. 5 minutes left to go. Fouls on Miley Raby. That's her second.
Fouls on Miley Raby. Second personal, 13th foul.
5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. The Smith Center Lady Red holding on to a 3-point lead, 29-26. The Lady Wildcats, though, fighting back here. They pulled it within 1. Have a chance to do that again here at the free throw line is Ella Gardner. First one is good. That makes it a 2-point game. Gardner with her fourth point and the third of those here in the third quarter. Gardner with a chance to make it a 1-point game with this one. 29-27, the Lady Red lead. 5 minutes left to go in the third. It's on its way. Good as well. Ella Gardner now with 5. And the Lady Red lead by 1, 29-28. Hutchinson has it down to the left wing to Raby. Miley on the dribble, behind the back, working against Gardner. Back to Hutchinson, left wing. Hutchinson inside for Kattenberg. Dakota goes to work at the left block, kicks it out to Parsons. Right elbow shot, left it short, no good. Rebounded by Ella Gardner, her second rebound of the game. Gardner crosses over quickly up the court, down to the right corner to Meyer. Meyer out front, goes the basketball to Duncan. Her three's on its way. It's no good. Rebounded by Kattenberg, her 6th rebound. Hutchinson back up the court for the Lady Red with a 1-point lead, 29-28, 4:25 left to go in the third quarter. Raby on the dribble between the circles, back to the left side to Kirchhoff. Gracie now to the top of the key, back to left wing to Raby. Raby on the dribble. They kick it around to Hutchinson. Inside goes the basketball to Kattenberg. Out to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff pump fakes down to the right baseline. Too hard, no good. Rebounded by Meyer. That's her 8th rebound of the ball game. Gardner back to Duncan. Duncan back to Gardner, right wing. They look inside for Meyer. Back out goes the basketball to Kirchhoff. Quickly around to Duncan. Inside for Meyer at the left block. Turnaround shot. Good.
Meyer for 2.
Meyer's got 12, and the Lady Wildcats regain a 1-point lead, 30-29. As they're on a 12-2 run here in the third quarter to regain this 1-point lead. Parsons to the free throw line. Out to Kirchhoff. Down to the right corner, Kattenberg. Inside for Hutchinson. Tipped out and stolen away by Duncan. Duncan's got 3 steals now, and that's the 12th turnover of the game for the Lady Red. As Gardner drives all the way inside, off the glass and good. Gardner's got 7, and the Lady Wildcats lead by 3, 32-29. Coach Lynn wants a timeout. Full timeout called. We'll take it with him. You're listening to Lady Red Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
And our next channel 165 is the Center Redman YouTube channel. Some more of the folks we'd like to thank are People's Heartland Foundation. They contributed money to FCCLA and to the Woods Project and to Next Tech Channel 165, School Channel. Joe and Betty Beffert Farms, Dave and Susie Atson, Artist Kattenberg, Greg and Tamara Frank, Gerald and Jenna McClare, Buck Snowshack, Donna Duntz, Tom and Carol Stewart, Ron and Pat Griffith, Ron and Teresa Rentschler, Carolyn and Ruth Curtis Living Trust, Joyce Jones, 3rd Streets Design, Kathy McCary, P&G Computers, Greg and Peggy Oldman for your computer updates and repair needs. If you Next Tech is no longer doing home computers, so if you have a home computer, needs something moved or something done, give Greg and Peggy a call. Go Lady Red.
Long. Parsons and Kirchhoff for the Lady Red as they are now trying to fight back here. As they put Ashland back in, they just missed it underneath, but Parsons with it. Now they find Kirchhoff underneath, tipped out by Meyer, and it will remain Lady Red basketball. So see what the Lady Red can do here after that timeout. Hutchinson will inbound. They're trying to come back now, down by 3 as Parsons going to drive in, and a foul going to be called. This one going to be on Sadie Cornell, her first personal foul, first Lady Wildcat team foul. Gracie will head to the free throw line.
Team's first in the second half.
Guess I probably shouldn't have called that on Cornell right off the bat because I've been wrong in most of the first half. But I was right this time. Cornell with the foul. Her first personal as Parsons hits the first one. She's got 8 points. Pulls the Lady Red back within 2, 32-30. Just the 3rd point of this third quarter for the Lady Red. As Parsons can't hit the second one, rebounded though by Ashlyn Long. 14-3 run, the Lady Wildcats on here in this third quarter as Parsons drives inside. Shot is up, blocked in, rebounded by Shayla Meyer. Meyer's got 9 rebounds and 2 blocks as Gardner drives inside. Shot is up, no good. Rebound tipped out by Gardner, and it will be Lady Red basketball. 2:41 left to go in the third. Hallie Bargan comes into the ball game. Lacey Kirchhoff going to take a seat. 2:41 left to go in the third. The Lady Wildcats lead 32-30. Again, a 14-3 run. The Lady Wildcats on here in the third quarter after the 17-5 second quarter the Lady Red had. Lady Red basketball. Parsons has it left wing. First time in a while, Gracie Parsons working against somebody other than Shaylee Meyer. As they find Long, as Shayla Meyer works against Long. Now down to Hutchinson right side. 2:15 and counting left to go in the third. Raby has it left wing. Quick closeout by Gardner. Shut down that three-point opportunity for Raby. Parsons right wing. Parsons looks inside, takes one dribble, picks it up. Now to Hutchinson right corner. Inside for Long at the right block. Long up, no good. Rebound, fought for, out of bounds it goes. Lady Red basketball. Minute 58 left to go in the third. The Lady Wildcats of Superior lead the Smith Center Lady Red 32-30. Hutchinson has it. Inbounds to Parsons. Parsons left block. Shot is up and no good. Rebound underneath by Ella Gardner. Gardner up the right sideline, left to right on your radio dial for the Lady Wildcats. Down to the right corner, crosses over. Kirchhoff tips it out in the hands of Miley Raby. Raby lets everybody catch up and will set up the offense. Good defensive effort that time by Gracie Kirchhoff. Long has it to Hutchinson left wing. Minute 34 left to go. Backdoor pass for Kirchhoff up high off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Shayla Meyer, her 10th. Unofficially double-double for Meyer, 12 points, 10 rebounds, and a timeout called by the Superior Lady Wildcats. We'll take it with them as the Lady Wildcats lead 32-30. Minute 28 left to go in the third. You're listening to Lady Red Basketball on KQMA on the World Wide Web.
So come on out and enjoy the basketball game on Friday. Norton coming into town, and also wrestling, I believe Plainville, but sometimes that's a combination of different people. So I think it's junior high and high school wrestling, so might be a complicated deal if we try to record and stream, but we'll see what happens. James and Carol James and Carol Wolf, thank you for your contribution. Bob and Wanda Dietz, Bob and Cindy Wagner, thank you for helping out, and Jim Kirshner. So we'll be back here shortly with Lady Red basketball. Go Lady Red.
Alan Rentschler back out on the court for the Lady Red. Ashlyn Long, Dakota Kattenberg, along with Miley Raby and Cameron Hutchinson. The Lady Wildcats have Shayla Meyer, Ella Gardner, along with Tegan Duncan. Also out there is Hallie Bargan. And also out there as they get it to Meyer underneath. Her shot is up and somehow gets it to fall. Meyer now with 14, and the Lady Wildcats lead by 4, 34-30. Kattenberg inside for Long. Long at the right block, kicks it back out to Kattenberg, top of the key to Hutchinson. Cameron thought about the three, doesn't take it. They look inside for Talon. Rentschler kicks it back out to Raby. Back out front between the circles to Hutchinson. 51 seconds left to go in the third. The Lady Red trying to come back and get a little closer here than this 4-point margin. Rentschler inside for Long, up and good. Great ball movement by the Lady Red. As Ashlyn has her first field goal, she has 4 points, and the Lady Red trailed by 2, 34-32. 33 seconds left to go in the third. Lady Wildcat basketball. Duncan has it down to the right wing to Gardner. Gardner holds on to it with 22 seconds left. Gardner looking back out front to Duncan near center circle. Duncan fakes it right, now looks left. Good defensive effort by Cameron Hutchinson on the left wing, and now a foul going to be called. Good job there by Cameron Hutchinson. Her defensive effort just forced an offensive foul on Sadie Cornell. Her second personal, second Lady Wildcat team foul. We see this game in and game out from Cameron. Tough defensive effort, and this time it pays off as she forces an offensive foul. 8 seconds left. Ball tipped, and now a foul going to be called on Cameron Hutchinson. Her first personal foul, fourth Lady Red team foul. And that is the 13th turnover of the game for the Lady Red. 4.8 seconds left to go in the third. The Lady Wildcats leading 34-32. They'll have the basketball and a chance here at the buzzer as Gardner will inbound. Gardner looking. They get it in to Duncan. Tipped by Long, and that's going to do it. For the third quarter, the Superior Lady Wildcats fight back and now lead 34-32. An exciting fourth quarter coming up right after this as you listen to Lady Red Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
And on Next Tick Channel 165 is the Center Redmen YouTube channel. Nice group of our Redmen supporters came out tonight to support the Lady Red. And it is going to be Parents' Night for wrestling on Friday night, so we'll see how that pans out. And I said earlier, we'll be in Belleville's coming to town on Monday night at Smith Center, so come out for that. Thank you, Michael and Diana Rice, Dennis and Kathy Anson, Tim and Dana Weltmer, and Declan Drake, Darius and Davey. David Denise Kattenberg, Dakota and Dominic, thank you. Sherilyn Sear, Michael and Donna Weltmer, Marilyn Lytle, Cecil and Jerry Lambert, Perry and Kendra Disman and family, Laura Burgess, the People's Bank. Thank you all for contributing to make good things happen here for Lady Red and Redmen and everybody at USD 237. We're back in action. Go Lady Red.
Great basketball for you so far here in Superior as the Lady Wildcats of Superior outscored the Lady Red in that quarter. (16-5), and now lead by one, 34 to 32. So a 2-point Lady Wildcat lead. Ball is up, blocked from behind by Ashlyn Long, and then she gets tripped up, and a foul on Lacey Kirchhoff, her second personal foul, third Lady Wildcat team foul. So the Lady Red with a chance here to tie things back up. Again, a 16-5 third quarter for the Lady Wildcats gives them the lead, 34-32. Lady Red basketball as they find Kattenberg through Dakota's hands on the left wing. She picks it back up now to Hutchinson. Hutchinson between the circles, right side to Long. Ashlyn fires up the three. It's good! 7 points for Ashlyn Long, and it gives the Lady Red back a 1-point lead, 35-34. 7:12 left to go here in the ball game. Duncan swings it to Gardner right wing. Gardner letting the offense set up. Finds Kirchhoff out front. They swing it back to Duncan left wing. Duncan on the dribble, back out front to Gardner, down to the right wing to Kirchhoff, inside for Meyer. Meyer goes to work underneath the basket. They kick it out to Duncan, left corner three, good! She's got 6 points, and it makes it 37-35. The Lady Wildcats of Superior regain a 2-point lead. Hutchinson has it out front. Picks up her dribble, looking to pass off. Bounce pass around to Long. Long right wing. Back out front to Kattenberg, inside for Raby. Raby left block out to Hutchinson, tipped out by Cornell, and it will be Lady Red basketball. 6:26 left to go in the fourth quarter. Gracie Kirchhoff comes into the ball game, and Cameron Hutchinson going to take a seat. Kattenberg will inbound. Kattenberg looking, goes in for Rentschler. Talon right block, turnaround shot is good. First points of the ball game for Talon Rentschler, and the Lady Red tie things back up at 37 all. Gardner has it right wing. On the dribble. Drives inside, lost it in the paint to Kirchhoff. Gracie comes with her second steal of the ball game. Rentschler has it now out to Raby. Back around to Long, tipped and stolen away by Gardner. Gardner brings it back up with 5:55 left to go in the fourth quarter. We're tied at 37 all. Duncan to Gardner right wing. Out front to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff looks inside, gives to Duncan left wing. Duncan looking inside for Meyer, can't quite get it to her. Now to Cornell, she'll fire up the three. Left it short, no good. Rebounded by Gardner. Three on its way for Duncan's good. Duncan's got 3 threes and 9 points, and the Lady Wildcats lead by 3, 40-37. Raby has it out front. They kick it around the Long right side. Long looking in for Rentschler. Can't quite get it to her. Now to Kattenberg, top of the key. They swing it to Talon right wing. Talon looking, tipped out into the hands of Ashlyn Long. Long kicks it out front to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff on the dribble and gets fouled by Cornell. Her third personal foul. Fourth Lady Wildcat team foul. 5:07 left to go in the fourth quarter. The Smith Center Lady Red trailing by 3, 40-37. Looking to avoid their first two-game losing streak of the season. They've got 3 losses, but they've won the very next game. As Long puts up the 3 off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound, kicks it underneath for Rentschler. Up and good, count the basket. Talon's headed to the line for an and one. Talon's got her 4th point of the ball game, and the foul is the 5th team foul on the Lady Wildcats. Fouls on Lacey Kirchhoff, her 3rd. Rentschler with a chance to give the Lady Red a tie back up here in this ball game with just under 5 minutes left to go. Free throw for Rentschler, no good. Rebounded by Lacey Kirchhoff, her 3rd rebound. So the Lady Wildcats remain a 1-point advantage, 40-39 with 4:50 left to go in the ball game. Gardner has a right wing out front to Kirchhoff, around to Cornell left wing. Cornell, bounce pass to Duncan. Top of the key, 3 on its way. This time no good. Rebounded by Ashlyn Long. Ashlyn's got 6 of those here in this ball game. And now Cornell comes away with the steal on the sideline. She'll drive in, blocked by Ashlyn Long underneath, and she comes up with a rebound. Ashlyn's 3rd block of the game and her 7th rebound. The Lady Red take it back right to left on your radio dial. 4:20 left to go in the game. Down by 1, 40-39. Tipped by Meyer. Rentschler saved it in, but it goes right into the hands of Lacey Kirchhoff. 16th turnover of the game for the Lady Red. 4:10 left to go. The Lady Wildcats lead by 1, 40-39. Duncan with it out front for the Lady Wildcats, picked up out there by Kattenberg. They swing it left side to Kirchhoff. Quickly around to Gardner, back right side. Gardner letting the offense work. Inside for Meyer, tipped out by Rentschler, and now a foul going to be called. Talon going to get called for her 4th personal foul, and the 5th Lady Red team foul.
Fouls on Talon Rentschler. That's her 4th personal, 5th team foul.
3:54 left to go in the ball game. The Lady Wildcats of Superior lead by 1, 40-39. Meyer to Kirchhoff underneath for Gardner. Her shot is up and good. Gardner's got 9, and the Lady Wildcats regain a 3-point advantage, 42-39 with 3:38 left to go. Long has it right side, down to the right corner to Kirchhoff. Gets it inside for Rentschler. Talon underneath, rolls out, no good. Gets her own rebound, put back is no good again. This time rebounded by Ella Gardner, and Talon just fouled out. Fifth foul on Talon Rentschler, 6th the Lady Red team foul, and Gracie Parsons comes back in, down by 3, 42-39. Talon, 4 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, and 2 steals in this ball game. Fouls out with 3:27 left to go. So Lady Wildcats with the basketball. They lead 42-39, 3:15 left to go. Lady Red going the rest of the way without Talon Rentschler as the Lady Wildcats get in. Tipped out by Long, but right in the hands of Meyer. Meyer drives in, and a foul going to be called. The 17th foul on the Lady Red, 4th on Ashlyn Long. Coach Lynn wanting to travel before the foul, but they're going to say that the foul happened first. So Meyer heads to the free throw line for a 1-and-1, trying to give the Lady Wildcats a 4-point advantage with the first one. 3:08 left to go. Meyer's first on its way, good. She now has 15 points. Her first point, though, of this fourth quarter. And again, they now lead by 4, 43-39, 3:08 left to go. Meyer getting set for the second one, trying to give the Lady Wildcats a 5-point advantage. It's on its way. That one good as well. Meyer with 16, and the Lady Wildcats lead by 5, 44-39. Raby between the circles for the Lady Red, down to the right side to Long. Ashland gets a screen from Raby, drives down to the right baseline, underneath. Shot is up for Ashland, no good. Rebound fought for, still fighting for it. Last touch by the Lady Wildcats, and it will be Lady Red basketball. 2:54 left to go, and the Lady Red trailing by 5, 44-39. Long will inbound for the Lady Red. Long gets it into Kattenberg. Dakota off the glass, no good. And Shayla Meyer couldn't come up with that rebound, goes out of bounds, and again will be Lady Red basketball as they trail by 5. Kattenberg inbounds to Raby. Raby right wing, drives into the paint. Shot is up, no good. Rebound fought for, rebounded by Tegan Duncan, her second rebound. 2:40 left to go in the ball game. The Lady Red trailing by 5, 44-39. Need big defensive stops here. They could use a turnover or two as well. That would help. Gardner has it right side. Gardner now has a 5-second call as Raby on the defense. Gardner drives in, leaves it off for Meyer. Her shot is up and good. Meyer with 18, and the Lady Wildcats lead 46-39, and a foul going to be called on Cornell. Her fourth personal foul, 6th Lady Wildcat team foul. 2:16 left to go. The Smith Center Lady Red trail 46-39. Long to inbound again for the Lady Red. Long looking, still looking. Now gets it into Raby. Raby underneath the basket, and a foul going to be called. This will be the 17th foul on the Lady Wildcats. Foul is on Ella Gardner, her second.
Her second personal. 2-shot foul.
2:15 left to go in this ball game. The Lady Red had trailed 46-39. Raby at the free throw line. First one for Miley, left it short. So 2:15 left to go. The Lady Red trailing by 7, 46-39. Raby getting set for the second one, trying to make it a 6-point game, and cannot with that one. Rebounded by Lacey Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff brings it up, hands it off to Duncan in the center circle, and a timeout called by the Superior Lady Wildcats. We'll take a timeout with them. You're listening to Lady Red Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
And on Next Tech Channel 165, it's Consider Red Men YouTube channel. So come on out and support your teams if you can. And we'll be putting them on TV and on the internet as much as we can. We'll just have to see things work out for Friday. Hope everybody enjoys what you're watching. If you'd like to help us out, you can send money to Smith Center Junior Senior High School, 300 Roger Barter Way, Smith Center, Kansas, 66967. Or you can drive up to the school there and drop off a check. Just say, hey, Tamara, here's a check for video. We're looking to get a new hard drive because our other 2 hard drives are full. So we need to be able to archive and save stuff so we can put stuff on randomly whenever we want to. So any help would be appreciated. Go Lady Red, go Red Men.
That's 17-5, and they led 27-18 at halftime. The Lady Wildcats returned the favor in the third quarter and outscored the Lady Red 16-5 in that third to lead 34-32 at the end of 3. And so far, here into this fourth quarter, the Lady Wildcats have outscored the Lady Red 12-7 and lead by 7, 46-39. Lady Wildcat basketball out of the timeout as Gardner will inbound. Does so in the backcourt to Duncan. 2:05 and counting left to go in the ball game. Duncan works against Kattenberg out front, picks up her dribble, gets called for a travel. 15th turnover of the ball game for the Lady Wildcats. Coming back in will be Cameron Hutchinson. Gracie Parsons going to take a seat. 2 minutes exactly left to go in the game. The Lady Red need to make some quick work offensively and defensively to come back in this one as they trail by 7. Raby has it left corner. She drives inside. Left block off the glass and good. Miley's got 9. The Lady Red trail by 5. 46-41, a minute 45 left to go. Ball into the hands of Ella Gardner. Gardner holds on to it. Now gets it across the timeline. Picks up her dribble, inside for Meyer. Meyer works to the right block, splits the defense off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound, put back, good.
Sheila Meyer for 2.
Meyer's got 20. And it looks like Gracie Kirchhoff may be cramping up a little bit here. Minute 29 left to go. It's Kirchhoff cramping up. Gracie Parsons going to come back in. (48-41). The Lady Wildcats of Superior lead the Lady Red by 7. Minute 29 left to go. Hutchinson brings it up the court for the Lady Red. To the right side to Parsons, right wing. Parsons on the dribble, picks it up right wing. Down to the right corner to Hutchinson. Hutchinson drives right baseline, right block up and good! Cameron's got 5 and the Lady Red trail by 5, 48-43. Gardner across the timeline, down to the right wing. 1:09 left to go. Gardner drives all the way in, and wide open basket. She's got 11, and the Lady Wildcats regain a 7-point lead, 50-43. Kattenberg to Long. Ashland fires up the three, blocked by Meyer, rebounded by Lacey Kirchhoff. Parsons comes away with the steal, and she's going to head to the free throw line. Third steal of the game for her. That's the 8th the Lady Wildcat team foul.
Fouls on Lacey Kirchhoff. That's her 4th personal foul.
So, Parsons heads to the free throw line, down by 7, 50-43, 50 seconds left to go. First one's on its way, good. That's 9 points for Gracie Parsons on the night. 7 of them coming from the free throw line. Parsons getting set for the second one. On its way, that one's off to the right, no good, rebounded by Meyer. And a foul going to be called on the Lady Red, their 8th team foul. Foul is on Dakota Kattenberg, her 3rd. And it'll send Shayla Meyer to the long trip down to the other end to shoot free throws, trying to extend the Lady Wildcats' 6-point lead as they lead 50-44, 47.6 seconds left to go. Meyer getting set for the first one. She'll shoot 1 and 1 here as that's only the 8th team foul on the Lady Red. It's on its way, rattles out, no good, fighting for the rebound. Coach Lynn is asking the ref how that could be a timeout for the Lady Wildcats when both the Lady Red and the Lady Wildcats had it. Should have been a jump ball called. They're going to give the timeout to the Lady Wildcats. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Lady Red Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
A lot of discussion going on there with the coach and the official, so not really sure how that would be a possibility on a jump ball, but I guess when you're from the same state, things work out pretty well for you. No, I'm not saying nothing bad. Okay. But we'll see how Lady Red works out here and going through this process. Down a few points, but crazy things have happened before, so we just open Lady Red and pull something together and see what happens. So go Lady Red, go Redmen. Looks like Bob Wagner's getting ready to hobble down the stairs and jump on somebody.
45.9 seconds left to go in this ball game. The Superior Lady Wildcats lead the Smith Center Lady Red 50-44. It will be Lady Wildcat basketball as the ref gave the Lady Wildcats the timeout. So they will inbound with 45 seconds left to go in a 6-point lead, 50-44. Duncan inbounds to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff out front to Meyer. Meyer holds on to it. Tipped out by Long. Meyer tracks it back down. Now a foul going to be on. Parsons going to get called for the foul. Her first personal foul, 9th Lady Red team foul.
Fouls on Gracie Parsons, her first personal.
So it'll send Lacey Kirchhoff to the free throw line. 67% free throw shooter on the year. She's 2 of 4 in this ball game. On its way, good on the first. Makes it 51-44. Second one is good. She's got 6, and it makes it 52-44. 33 seconds left to go. Hutchinson to Raby. Raby down to the left corner. Looks inside. Stolen away by Gardner. And a foul called on the Lady Red, their 10th. So it puts the Lady Wildcats in the double bonus, and they'll shoot 2 from here on out. 25 seconds left. The Lady Wildcats lead 52-44. Fouls on Dakota, her 4th personal foul. And it sends Ella Gardner to the free throw line. First one for Gardner's on its way. Good. She's got 12. Into the game, Emma Henderson. She's a 5'9 senior. Taking a seat will be Tegan Duncan. 25 seconds left to go, and the Lady Wildcats of Superior leading the Smith Center Lady Red 53-44. Gardner's second one good as well. Ella Gardner now with 13. And the Lady Wildcats lead by 10, 54-44, their biggest lead of the game. Kattenberg has it left block, kicks it out front to Long. Ashland on the drive. She kicks it out to Parsons right wing. Parsons pump fakes, drives in, kicks out to Hutchinson left wing. Cameron puts up the three, no good. Rebound by Long. Long underneath the basket, gets pushed down, no foul called, and a steal by Cornell. This is how the ball game's going to end. The Lady Wildcats win by 10, 54-44. We'll take a timeout and be back to wrap things up for the girls' game right after this as you're listening to Lady Red Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
And on next 6 channel 165 is the Center Red Men YouTube channel. Well, unfortunate loss there for Lady Red. That's 2 in a row here. So hopefully they'll be able to straighten that out and get things moving forward here as we head it down the stretch to tournament time with Sub-State coming up at the end of the month. So go Lady Red, go Redmen. Thank you, Terry Long. I'm Alan Donovan. And also Jesse Ray doing the play-by-play as great as always.